This video is possible thanks to the brand new plugin by the company Kiive Audio. This is the Nfuse bus processor, a pretty cool 2-in-1 channel strip and console emulation of the SSL Fusion and also the Nive master bus transformer. Okay, so there is a fully featured free trial available and also an introductory price. I'm gonna leave the link down below in the description and first comment. You can go ahead and check it out. Thanks a lot, Kiive Audio, for sponsoring this video. Hello my friend, AmnerHunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. Like every week I bring you some of the most cool freebies that were released in this time around for the last week of February 2024. Right, I'm a bit behind with this video, so I apologize for that. I promise that I will make it up for you. Alright, so in this time around we're going to be checking out some free VST effects, VST instruments, sample packs, sound libraries, right? Stuff for Windows, for Mac, some things for Linux as well. So as usual, I will leave you all of the applicable links in the video description and first comment, and I will also put timestamps in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. And also I am sharing with you some important deals and huge discounts that I found across different online stores. Also, all of that will be available in the video description and first comment organized for you. Before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com, where I have some additional freebies such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some free tools such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost every day with content like this. All right, so now let's begin with the freebies, shall we? Let's begin with the free effects, right? So the company NUsofting released this cool delay plugin called Sosir Freeze Delay. The idea of Sosir was to create a bowed sound by freezing the input from a plucked sound, roughly speaking guitar pluck to bowed strings. So it's a pretty cool concept, interesting thing doing this delay, I think, and it's available, if I'm not mistaken, yes, for Windows and Mac, for both platforms. Here's the button. So let's listen to some audio examples here. So dry signal. Okay, on. Awesome. Beautiful texture. Pad-like structure. The dry wetix is at 100%. It is worth mentioning. Beautiful. So the company Circuitry released a new plugin this time around. It's the MicroXFORMer Plus, and there is actually a free version of this plugin, a light version if you want to call it like that, with 2 modes. This is a distortion and saturation plugin, right? So yeah, this is the main control for the drive. You have modern clean and vintage crunch, and it's available for both platforms, Windows and Mac. Let's take a listen to some audio examples here. Okay, inserted in a bus master. More drive. Okay, especially listen to the difference it says here, kick, bass and snare. Also, Circuitry released another plugin in this last week of February. This is the MiniOPT Plus, sorry, optical compressor, right? And there's also a free version, light version. Yeah, this is of course an optical compressor with different modes and harmonics as well. Actually, the free one doesn't have the 3 modes included in this, right? But pretty cool musical compressor available for Windows and Mac. Let's listen to some no, I don't have audio examples, sorry, for this plugin, but let's check out this demo of the full version.
A new entry in the mini compressor section. Let's have a look. For a limited introductory price, and everything bundled.
Well, yeah, I actually like to try compressors on percussive elements to listen a bit more to the effect of it. By this company, what's the name? DirektDSP, sorry. This is the MakeItLoud new plugin available for Windows and Mac, and this is a pretty simple to use, very convenient plugin with just one knob, right? And with this knob, you increase the loudness in the form of saturation. Okay, it has some extra controls. So yeah, that's basically a unique combination of compression and distortion in a single knob. Okay, so here you click to download it, and that's pretty much it. Let's take a listen to this audio example by the company off, on, there's on. So it's off, and here is on. Yeah, it's fatter. Of course, the perceived loudness increased as well. But yeah, anyway, that's the MakeItLoud in a single knob. Airwindows and the developer Chris released a new plugin available for Windows, Mac, Linux, and also Pi systems. This is the AD Clip 8, a pretty cool, it's like a clipper, saturator, says here loudinator, biginator. Yeah, it's a pretty cool algorithm. I guess it's like the inflator, something like that. Well, where it will make everything like sound big and saturated, and yeah, it's you need to hear it if you want to understand me better. It has some very interesting modes here of the clipping, right? So let's take a listen to this example.
So normal sounds like this, but you can kick in another stage. Afterburner. But wait, there's more. Explode.
It's distorting.
Notice that there's more space. Nuke.
Cool. Variety of Sound released a new version of this cool plugin called preFIX. This is the version 1.2. It introduces VST3 support and also some issues that were corrected in this new version. Available only for Windows. This is a classic plugin at this point. I believe probably 10-15 years or something like that. So yeah, this is the preFIX by Variety of Sound. I didn't find any audio examples, so yeah, you can go ahead and check it out. Download your copy here. By Unplug Red, I found this cool reverb plugin that has some cool twists. It's called SunBurnt, right? And there is a free version available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. And yeah, let's take a listen to some audio examples. I actually tested this plugin here. Has a cool shimmer that you can add. Okay, this is the shimmer. High pass. You can shape the reverb sound in like 4 or 5 different ways. By Artist in DSP was just released the Transpanner version 2. This is a 3D audio panning plugin. It's available for Windows and Mac. And yeah, let's take a listen to some audio examples here. Use
Hi,
stereo loudspeakers.
I'm Lawrence from Artist in DSP, and this is Transpanner 2.
Actually, here is the video. Left, right. But it gives you this. Cool. Also, yeah, it gives you the sensation that it's revolving around, revolving in your head, right? Audiority released a new plugin effect called the Sword. This is an analog modeled EQ boost pedal, and yeah, I saw that it didn't get a lot of attention, this plugin, and I wonder why. Audiority makes some very cool plugins. So yeah, this is basically a clean booster with 10-band equalization, right? Available for Windows and Mac. Yeah, let's take a listen to some audio examples here. So in this guitar, okay, some brightness, like a graphic EQ, right? Moving on with the virtual instruments, here at Pianobook we have the Slit Log Drum, a large simple log drum with its 2 notes spread across the keyboard for maximum flexibility, available for decent sampler, which is free, right? Let's take a listen to it. So this percussive element. Okay. Another instrument here at Pianobook, the vintage Japanese mandolin, a mandolin forgotten in an old antique store originating from Japan, also available for decent sampler. Cool. By Fanan Musical Solutions or Fanan team, it was released the Kitton 3. This is a drum machine, the version 3 of this drum machine, right? And yeah, 20 drum kits, 20 different drum kits, 127 sample layers. Here are the different kits, right? Standard kits, power, analog, modern, jazz, rock, pop, hip hop, soul, room. And here are the different elements of this plugin, available, if I'm not mistaken, only for Windows. Okay, let's take a listen to some audio examples. Here for different genres. Let's check out a beat. It has some effects as well. Pitch shifter, round robin, length, strike, compression, reverb, delay, saturation. By Decent Samplers, and the man behind Decent Sampler, who is David Hilowitz. It was released this new instrument, of course, for decent sampler. This is the Domra, a unique folk instrument that is common to Russia, Belarus, and Ukraine. In some ways, it can be seen as a counterpart to the mandolin. Let's take a listen to some audio examples here. Okay.
Now if I speed the tempo up, the delay should speed up too. Now let's add some bass guitar.
Okay. Red Sounds have this free virtual instrument. I'm not sure if it's available for a limited time. This is the Cassette toy silo, right? Of course, a xylophone. It has some features here: ADSR, reverb, wobble, filter, and gain. And yeah, it's available for, if I'm not mistaken, for Windows only. Yeah. So let's take a listen to it. Okay, Juice Music released a new update of this plugin, the PL303, right? A bass synthesizer, of course, with the 303 sound. Okay, so I'm not sure what's exactly the update in this version. I couldn't find it. I just knew and found out that it was updated in this version, available for Windows and Mac, of course. Let's take a listen to some audios. Cut off, emphasis, envelope, modulation. Okay. Native Instruments released a pretty cool virtual instrument for free contact player, right? This is the Jacob Collier Audience Choir. Very, very cool, huge sounding choir. The sounds of the people in this virtual instrument that you will hear were recorded in different concerts across different countries around the world by this multi-instrumentalist and artist, Jacob Collier. And it has some interesting features, some interesting effects inside the plugin, and also some ways to shape the sounds, tunings, stuff like that. And also it has an interesting here thing, this square that you see here, where you blend, or you can use different vowels or consonants of the choir, right? So let's take a listen to some audio examples here. I actually tested and reviewed this plugin a bit more in depth. Yeah, that's the initial sound, right? By default. Let's change the dynamics here. Reverb, oohs and ahs, ooh, stereo. That we can blend the 4 different okay. Fractured Sounds released Blueprint Textural Violin. This is of course available for decent sampler. I'm sorry, contact player. Sorry, my bad. It's available for contact, but the free contact, which is the player version, right? So yeah, beautiful violin sound. Fractured Sounds always create amazing and high quality virtual instruments. In this Blueprint series, it's no exception. Let's take a listen to it. Alright. This video is sponsored by Kiive Audio and the new plugin Nfuse, this cool bus processor 2-in-1 emulation, 2-in-1 of a Nive MBT, the mastering bus transformer, and the SSL Fusion console, right? The two consoles are inside this cool plugin with a very simple workflow where you can combine the character of both consoles. I actually have a video checking out this plugin in depth. You can check it out here in the channel. And there is a fully featured free trial available and also an introductory price. All right, so yeah, here it is, and go ahead and check it out. The link is gonna be down below. Moving on with the sound packages, sample libraries, simple responses, and stuff like that. Actually, here at Tone Hunt, we have a new input response pack that sounds great, in my humble opinion, by the creator. It's Lou Ramos, yeah, fellow Latin friend. Lou Ramos released an input response package of a Laney cabinet 4x12. Okay, so let's take a listen to an audio example here. Cool. The company Elio released Hybrid Free. This is a package of reverb input responses that can be used in the plugin Rematrix by the same company, right? There is a full version and there is a free version, which is the Rematrix player. And yeah, this new package of input responses can be used on the player version, the Rematrix, right? So these are basically reverb input responses, right? Not for guitar, these are physical real spaces. So yeah, there it is. And Ghost Hack released this sample package called Atmosphere Loops 2024, 20 files in high quality, 100% royalty free, of course, of some atmospheric loops, right? Moving on with deals and huge discounts that I found in this week. Bogren Digital just released a very cool one knob amp simulator that has 3 channels within this knob. It's very impressive, and the MLC amplifier, it's amazing boutique amplifier inside this plugin, the amp knob S0100, that also has a pedal for boost or extra saturation. It's amazing. It sounds beautiful, clean, crunch, and high gain channel. 20% off introductory price. Also, TuneTrack released EasyX Elements, a new expansion for Easy Drummer. Right, pretty cool. Very, I think, unique sounds in this package. Right, are like electronic sounds, ambient sounds, ambient drum sounds. Very cool. Cool. So yeah, introductory price $82 here at Best Service. Here at Vst Buzz, the BFD3 virtual instrument for drums, it's 85% off, €45 euros here at Vst Buzz. Also here at Plugin Boutique, the SSL and Harrison Consoles Spring Bundle, $34.99 for these plugins, I believe. More than 80% off. And also Softtube, the Wasted Space and Amp Room, 50% off here at Plugin Boutique. The Fire EQ, brand new EQ plugin by United Plugins, has a huge discount, only $17. And Universal Audio UAD All Stars, yeah, these are the cheaper end of Universal Audio plugins, right? $49. So yeah, up to 83% off. Universal Audio bundles also here at Plugin Boutique. By the way, all of these links are gonna be in the video description and first comment, and of course the Mixbox full effect suite, more than 70 effects in one plugin by IK Multimedia. Only some days remaining of this huge deal, 85% off, $29.99. Yeah, if you don't take advantage of any other deal, I am telling you, take advantage of this lowest price ever. So yeah, my friend, I am always interested to know your opinions about these tools. Please let me know your comment about these tools. What are the ones that you are most excited to try? Yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, I'm always happy to hear your comments and engage in conversations with you. Before we leave, let me invite you one last time to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can grab some additional freebies, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I'm updating almost every day with tons of content like this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye bye.